Hey, what's up, everybody? Hey, it's your boy, Cogee. Welcome to Conversations with Cogee. This is our second hour. Hey, doing it big, boy. Y'all gonna love what we got going on today. I want to say, hey, happy Valentine Day to everybody out there today. We got the ladies of Curvaceous Bounty of Sin City. We got Miss Alexia in, Miss Sweet Cheeks, and Miss Sierra.
Hello.
Hey, what's up, Sierra?
Oh, where are you in?
I'm good. How are you?
Hey, and I got them in, everybody, today. They're giving us sex and love tips today. You know what I'm saying? To keep it hot and steamy for Valentine Day, all right? And Valentine Day, this is what we agreed. It ain't just one day. It's every day that you got to make somebody that you love and care about, or somebody you love making love to. You know what I'm saying? And making love to them don't have to mean penetration. It could mean straight just holding a person, or holding their hands, or just sharing dinner with them, looking at each other. That's the way we looking at it, right? To keep it steamy.
That's right.
Come on, Lexia, pull me through.
Absolutely. One of the tips that I do have for the men is
Talk to her.
Is to be a player, but not in the player the sense that everybody knows. It's to play around with the parts.
Right.
It's not all about business.
Right.
It's about, just like you said, it's about holding the hand.
Yeah, take your time.
Or it's about when you're playing with genitals to not just go right for the money shot, right?
Right.
To go for a sensual massage in that particular area.
Right.
Tease her.
Teasing.
Right.
Women love to be teased.
Nibbling on the neck and on the ear and all
Right.
that, right? Okay.
Uh-huh.
I hear you.
Oh, you guys are getting too hot and bothered. I'm going to have to leave now right here. I don't want to nibble down that neck there, you know. I can't handle that.
So Alexia, what about far as what's it called? Edibles.
Edibles.
Yeah.
Well, she doesn't
Today.
do it.
I'm actually not a fan of food in the bedroom.
Okay, well, I'm just saying, if it ain't that, I mean, if you out to dinner with your wife or your girlfriend and you order strawberries, you know what I'm saying? What would be cool to order? That's what I'm asking.
Anything sweet
Right.
and tasty.
Okay.
Literally anything sweet and tasty. And it doesn't have to be your typical, like, chocolates and strawberries and all that other fancy stuff. Sweet and tasty could also be a really, really, really good red velvet cake.
Right. There it is.
Or foods
And
that
feeding it
suggest
to her.
foods that suggest sensuality.
Clams, oysters, all kinds of
Mango.
seafood.
Mango. She said mango.
Mangoes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ice cream.
Everyone loves mango.
Ice cream?
Yeah.
I've heard about some stories in ice cream.
There it is.
You
Caramel.
gotta eat ice cream quickly. It melts.
True.
That's the whole situation
Give
with
yourself
it
brain
melting.
freeze. I like
Yeah.
stuff that's not quite so cold.
I hear you. Miss Peaches.
Yes, I'm here with you guys.
So what's some of the edibles, as far as getting the mood going?
Oh, well, they've done a pretty good job of naming all of those off. You could add, maybe if you don't like red velvet cake, a chocolate mousse cake, anything that's, light and creamy.
Right.
I think sweets are a good choice unless your guy can't handle sweets, or your girl, then you might have to try something different. But just anything that's fun.
Right.
Now, Cogee.
Hey.
When I'm thinking about something edible, I ain't thinking about no food.
Okay.
Coach, I wanted to mention, if you're not really into the whole, fancy restaurant kind of thing, and you're just meeting your girl at the local bar or something like that,
Right.
one of the most sexiest things a girl can do is order beer in a bottle and suggest things.
Drink.
Right. Okay.
Drink it slowly out of the bottle.
Right.
Okay.
And lick the beer off the rim of the bottle.
Okay.
That can be very suggestive to your man, and he will take you home in a heartbeat.
Seductive.
You probably won't get to finish your beer.
Right.
Seductive. And see, at least they ain't say champagne, they said a beer.
And that's
a
what
$2 beer.
That's what I meant about
Right.
suggestive food.
Right.
I'm going to tell a really quick story. I was in a restaurant with a gentleman, and I was just chatting with him, and I had my glass, my water glass. I just happened to be going up and down the water glass with my hand, not thinking what I was doing, and he actually asked me to stop, that it was very arousing.
Oh, wow.
Just touching this water glass, I'm like, well, I just let me in your trick.
Oh, wow. Hey, there it is.
Daddy asked me to stop.
That's another one, ladies, you can do today when you go out to dinner with your man out tomorrow.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Make every movement count. Every time you move your hands, every tilt of your head, every sway of your hips should mean something, and that's both for men and women.
Well, what about showers and bubble baths? And let's talk about that real quick.
That's all fine and good in the movies, but most of the time it's way too complicated to do in real life.
Especially
Well,
maybe one of the most sensual things I've ever had done for me was have a bubble bath drawn for me.
Right.
Candles already lit, a glass of champagne
Right.
by the door, and then he left me alone for an hour.
Okay, but this is what I'm saying. For the woman that want to set that up for their man today, in reverse. For the man that want to do that for their woman getting home, throw some, some tips. Like I said, the bubble bath, like you said, with the candles.
Make sure you know what she's allergic to. There's nothing worse than climbing into a bubble bath full of something you're allergic to.
Yeah, you're right.
It'll kill the mood immediately.
Right.
Know what her favorite scents are. Men as well. Men have favorite scents.
Yeah.
Most guys don't want to smell like flowers, but they
Right.
wouldn't mind smelling like, a salty sea or something like that.
Right.
Know
Yeah.
what they like. Don't just pick what you would like, because it's not about what you like. It's about what your partner likes.
Right.
There it
And
is.
I like music. I think music sets the mood.
Bingo.
Whatever music the two of you like, that needs to be playing in the background, whether you got champagne or you got a glass of milk. I think the music sets the whole mood.
There it is. You're definitely right on that. Well, let's talk about fixing the room up real quick. Give some room tips before the man get home. How
Ladies, ladies just like the room clean.
Vacuum.
Clean the
We
room.
want it clean
Don't have
from
your
the
clothes
bedroom.
anywhere.
right.
We don't need it. You know what? You know what makes a bigger impression than a stream of petals through your underwear that you've dropped on the floor is your underwear not on the floor.
There it is.
That's the best part.
That's real.
One of the things that we've learned is women separate life and the bedroom. Okay? But they take life into the bedroom.
Right.
And what I mean by that is they don't want to talk about regular life while they're having sex with you.
Right.
Or about to have sex with you.
Right.
But the things that you do in real life will affect how and when they will have sex with you.
There it is. Okay.
You know what I mean?
With that. Right.
So it's like if you didn't take out the garbage and the front of the house smells,
Right.
and you want to have some that night with your partner, more than likely she's not going to give it to you.
She's not
Right.
in the mood. But
Right?
I do have a tip for ladies, for the men who already do all these things. Let's say your man already knows to clean up after himself, and he makes dinner once in a while, or he makes breakfast for you every other Saturday or whatever. When was the last time you said thank you for that?
Right.
Just say thank you.
Right.
Sometimes that's all that's needed.
That's real.
Men love to be appreciated.
Right.
They love to know that they are appreciated.
That's
Just
real.
as men are way more emotional about that than women are.
They are, actually.
Women expect to do it without getting praise for it.
Right.
Men have been told all their lives, if you do this, your woman will praise you for it. And if you don't praise him for it, he's going to stop doing it. And then you're going to have to find a new one and train him all over again.
Right. Right. There
Very
it is.
true. Very true.
Okay. Well, let's do this. What about let me see. I gotta go around the board for my men. Real
I
quick.
have some tips for men.
Okay, come on.
In the bedroom.
Okay.
Sex tips. First one I have is men, be a caveman in the bedroom sometimes. Grunt it up. Women love nothing more to know that what they're doing for you is appreciated.
Right.
And the noises that you make in the bedroom not only lets them know, but turns them on even more.
What about talking? I like talking.
There's a
It depends
particular
on the
type
people.
of talking. It depends
Right,
on,
it
on the
depends on-
type of. You
Right.
can't say to a girl, "I know you like this. Don't you like this, baby?"
Right.
Or instead say something like, "I want to make sure that you like this."
There it is.
Or "I want to please you."
Now y'all hear this,
Or-
fellas? This is from women.
There's nothing worse for a woman than to be with a man and then you have to turn around and say, was that okay? Or did you finish? When you don't know because there's no noise.
Right. I hear you.
Talk about
The worst thing for a woman.
my favorite thing for a guy to do is talk about how good it feels for him.
There
To
it
know
is.
that I feel good to him.
Right.
Not just that. I don't want to know how I'm already feeling, because I already know. So don't tell me.
Right.
I want to know how you're feeling about it. And then if I do something special and it makes you, get a little holla in there, I like that.
There it is.
That's holla.
No, I mean, hey, y'all dropping some real science. I mean
Be
that,
manly.
definitely. Hey, fellas, y'all hear that now? Come on, y'all. We got to show the love back when they show it to us. So, but hold on. We're going to go back to the talking real quick. So, what if it's, like you said, explain a little bit more when you said, ask the woman, is this what you like? You know, we want to help the men out. Come just.
Well,
a
I'll
little
just
bit
say,
more with that.
when you go to talking to a woman, like, is this what you like? Don't go, oh, baby, is that what you like?
Yeah, don't get
No.
past it.
What we want to hear is,
Right.
did you like it like that? Would you
Right.
like me to do it like
No
that?
Pee Wee
every
Herman voice.
single time?
Caveman voice.
Yeah. Drop it down a register.
Confidence transfers. Not only women love a confident man, not only in regular real life, that's what can attract you, the woman,
Right.
but in the bedroom as well. If you are a wimp in the bedroom, then your lady's gonna start looking elsewhere. So
Yeah, when
That
I
is-
start a bar fight, how are you going to protect me if all you can run around going is, oh, baby, did you like it like that?
Yeah. See,
No
there
Steve
it is.
Urkel in the bedroom.
They don't want no wimps. Miss Peaches, flow with me.
I'm flowing with you, Coach.
I think we shut Miss Peaches up.
Yeah, y'all.
Yeah, she's a little speechless over there. I don't know.
I'm right here. I'm just enjoying the conversation.
Oh, yeah. So, ladies, words of encouragement before I let y'all go. Because we got a big show
you know-
coming up next week. We need to talk about real
Right.
quick before I bring my next guest in.
From my own personal experience, I signed off men for almost 3 years. I wouldn't date a guy because I had a really bad experience.
She's a liar. She had one dalliance in that 3
One
year.
dalliance. Anyway, a relationship.
Okay.
And I just want all the ladies to know that there are really good men out there.
Yeah.
And there are men that will bring you coffee, and that's more amazing than a Starbucks
Right.
blend. There will be men who will know how to talk to you and know how to treat you and respect you. That's what women, I think, look for more than anything, is the respect.
Right.
And for men, there are women that will know how to treat you right as well. And
Don't settle, but also don't be selfish. A relationship is a two-way street. It's both 50% and 40% and 60% and 75%. It's never 50-50. Be willing to be selfless in a relationship.
right.
I agree with you, definitely. Sweet Cheeks, what you got to say for you go?
Oh, I think you're naked. I mean,
She said.
no, really. I think that it takes so little to make the opposite sex happy that we put too much into it. It's really those little tiny things every day. Telling your man, thank you for doing this for me, or thank you for being there, or guys, out of the blue, bring home one single flower that you picked out of the garden at work. You know what I mean?
Right.
Those little tiny things go longer than you ever expect. Really.
Okay, there it is. So, ladies, we got a big show. We're gonna wrap this up real quick.
That's right.
We got a big show coming up next week. Next week, everybody, is our show. What is it?
We are the Curvaceous Bounty of Sin City. You can find us on at sincitybounty.com, where you can link to our Ustream so you can watch Cogee, Classic Black,
Classic Black.
in the studio with us. And we'd be more than happy to have you. Just remember that it's very explicit.
And y'all coming right back on the show Monday for our porn show.
Right.
We the porn, the good, the bad, the ugly.
Right.
That's the show we having, everybody.
We're coming on because we've interviewed literally.
Internude.
We've interviewed literally the largest women in the industry,
Right.
Okay.
the biggest
I've
stars.
done some BBW porn back in my life. So
Yeah.
Okay.
I've
Well-
been there, done that.
Well, like I said, Monday is a hot show. People don't want to miss it because we want to break it down about porn and break it down about all the stuff that happens in porn that young women don't know and they just jumping into it. It's going to be a good lesson brought to the whole situation, and you're going to learn something that can help you in your relationship. So I want to thank y'all ladies for being on the show
Cogee,
today.
thank
having
you
us,
so much.
Cogee.
And trust me, everybody, y'all want to support them. I'm going to put it all over my website so y'all can check me out on their show Sunday night, and then they coming right back on my show Monday, and we get ready to do it. We ready to do it big with this porn situation. All right? Telling y'all the good, the bad, the ugly about porn. All right? So, hey, you listening?
Thank you, Cogee.
Hey, thank you, and I appreciate it. Alexia, Sierra, much love to y'all.
Much
Thank
love.
you, Cogee.
All right. So check us out, everybody. We're going to take a break, and we'll be right back with the triplets. Oh, y'all going to love this. Jenny and Mr. Rufus, they're going to tell us how, hey, they kept their love burning this long. All right? We'll be right back. Conversations with Cogee, baby. Thank you, ladies. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Cogee. I'm back. Hey, we're going to get the triplets in. You know what I'm saying? Miss Jenny and Mr. Rufus. But check us out. I'm dedicating this song to them because they've been through a lot. And Mr. Rufus is holding on for his baby. He going to tell you the story how he held on for his baby and how his baby held on to him from where she was, keeping the love going. But I dedicate this to them. Hey, happy Valentine Day to everybody out there, all right? Yo, what's up, everybody? Hey, it's your boy Cogee. I'm back in, everybody. Hey, happy Valentine Day to you. Hey, let's keep the music going real low for them. You know what I'm saying? Definitely Miss Jenny Triplett and Mr. Rufus. How y'all doing today?
We good. We good.
Where my man Rufus at? Hello?
You can't hear him. Hello? Can you hear him?
I couldn't hear him.
What's up, man?
There he is. What's up, Mr. Rufus?
Ain't that, man? I'm just chilling.
I hear you. All right, so hey, I had to get y'all on here. Let the people know, how long have y'all been married?
You want to tell him, or do you want me to tell?
You gonna say what you gonna say anyway?
22 years. You got that right. 22 years.
22 years. And let me ask y'all, Mr. Rufus, I'm coming to you first. I'm coming to the man at the house. What keeps that love burning? How do you do it? And how do you work through it?
God, and God.
Okay, definitely. 22 years, yeah, definitely. But you know what?
I'm gonna make it real simple, man.
I heard that. But check us out. You know what? But I need you to drop a little science though, Mr. Rufus, because we trying to help our young brothers out here who just got married real early, and they, like my man TC said, they in a position at first where they like, did I make a mistake? Because it's early in the game. I'm still running with cats. That ain't got no women. Women are coming at me. What can you do to stay focused on your marriage, man, and make it work?
I mean, well, you know what I heard your guest say a little bit earlier was just noted is sometimes it's 75-25, sometimes it's 60-40, sometimes it's 90-10. But, I mean, no relationship is perfect. And just respecting that person is I think, is the biggest thing. Respect.
Right. How do you move by, how would you say that you move by bad arguments and holding grudges and, just always talking to each other with disrespect? How do you rebound from that? If a person's been in a relationship like that and they want to make it work, how do you fix it? How do y'all think? This is for both of y'all.
Well, I tell you now, in my household, it's a 3-day rule. And going to bed angry is a no period. Going to bed, not speaking, that doesn't happen. And the 3-day rule is if you're mad for longer than 3 days, then we feel then you're the one with the issues. Because you can't control someone, and the only thing you can do is love them for who they are, then you got to move on. You can't be stuck somewhere you be hearing the same thing. I hear this in relationships where they're saying the same thing for the past 6 years, and then they get sick and tired of saying that same thing instead of just moving on.
There it is. Miss Jenny, what's your take for the women?
As far as what? Keeping it burning or what? Because you said a lot.
Yeah, keeping it burning. Keeping it burning, and just moving past grudges. I'm moving past what somebody done to you that was probably what you felt was foul. I felt, why did this person do it to me?
Okay.
That situation.
Okay, let's start with the keeping it burning. First of all, we don't put emphasis on dates like this Valentine's Day or anything like that. We just don't put big emphasis or anything on it because a lot of people put pressures on people and for things that they can't come through. They might be expecting, he gonna get me something real nice for Valentine's Day. Well, you know what? He might need that money to buy some new tires, or he may need, to pay the electric bill, or something else that may come up. But then you want to be mad and hold a grudge because he couldn't get you nothing for Valentine's Day. Well, we don't have that problem over here because it's the little things. It's the little things that keeps it going. And, not brag or anything, just saying what's going on in our lives, Cogee, but for the last 3 months, I mean, my husband, we ate out every day. Now, would I rather eat out every day or have one day a gift on Valentine's Day?
Hey, I was buying 550-calorie meals now.
But we still ate out every day. So it was threefold with me. Number one, you took that pressure off of me of having to cook or even think about what I'm cooking, okay? Right. Number two, I didn't have to clean a kitchen, okay? I didn't have to, clean up or anything like that. And number three, we enjoyed it together. We were actually able to sit down at the same time and eat together and have a conversation. Now, would I rather have that instead of one gift on Valentine's Day? You darn skippy, I would. I did, and I enjoyed it.
Right, right. There it is. But see, I like how you broke it down and said, you know what, because we go out to eat, it ain't that I'm lazy in the kitchen. I don't want to cook. I ain't worried about washing dishes. It's that my man felt like, you know what? I want to go to dinner with you. I want to sit across from the table and talk to you where we can just have a conversation with no pressures. And you know what? That's what I'm trying to break down to all the people today about Valentine's Day. But you know what I learned, Jenny, you know, as far as you know, being an older woman, you know, in a relationship, you can help my younger women.
Yeah, older woman.
No, I don't mean it. A mature woman. I apologize.
Thank you, Cogee. Because now, you know, we're about the same age.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
breaking it down like that. We're about the same age.
Yeah.
You remember what we used to consider old-fashioned, like back in high school
Right.
and stuff, and we looking at people and say, "Oh, they so old-fashioned."
Yeah.
I heard you, Cogee. I heard you.
Oh, yeah.
And look at that. A lot of the stuff that we were actually looking at and taking in, we are molded. That molded us and into it. Because I consider I'm married to an OG. That's what I consider.
OG.
Uh-oh.
OG.
You are OG, a real OG.
Yeah, OG.
A man that goes to work, bring home the bread, the bacon, all of that, make sure all the bills are paid. I'm married to an OG.
Okay, that is me.
There it is.
OG.
Look, he gonna take it now. Look. Okay, we're gonna do this. So you're a mature woman in this situation that I'm gonna say. Can you talk to our younger women and let
get deep in the moment, man.
there you go. Look. Can you let our younger women know that it ain't all about the big rings on Valentine's Day, you know, but see, they girlfriends will hype them up and make them feel like, oh, you didn't get nothing compared to what Jody bought me. Can you speak on that, please, Miss Jenny?
Yes, I will definitely speak on that. And I wanted to say something about the grudges too, as well. When you are old enough, and
move on like the man trying to do.
I'm trying to spit some wisdom here.
Help this man.
I'm trying to spit some wisdom. Let me spit now. Let me spit. Okay. Anyway, when you are older and mature enough, you will realize that the things that you are holding a grudge about are little or senseless. Now, I'm going to go back in the day about some grudges. When we first got married, we didn't live together. You know, the day we got married, we got our first apartment. So that was our experience as far as living together. You only start to know a lot about somebody when you live with them.
So you learn real quick.
Yeah. So one of our biggest arguments, and it's simple, Cogee, it's simple, but it caused a grudge, okay? Was the cereal. We went grocery shopping, okay? He grew up in a different type of environment, so he ate different type of cereal. I was a Cheerios and cornflakes type of person. So those were the type of cereals I wanted. It caused a huge argument, and at the time, it was a little grudge, but we worked through it with communication.
No grudge. I wasn't eating that crap. I wanted me some Captain Crunch or something.
Yeah.
I needed some sugar.
I didn't do Captain Crunch and Crunch Berries and Cocoa Crisp and all that. I didn't do that. So that was like a huge...
You had me on the health kick when I was 20 years old.
So, yeah. So anyway, that's what I'm saying. Something simple, something just small like that could cause a huge argument. Right. So it's really about communication.
But I'm grateful for it now.
Yeah, we learned and we grew. Okay, now talking about having to have something and the pressures of other people. Now, I know you remember, Cogee, back in high school on the Valentine's Day or whatever, and they used to send the rose of carnation and, you know, the little gift, the chocolate or whatever, and they would deliver it to, like, your fourth hour.
Right.
And you would feel kind of bad that you didn't get anything.
Right.
You know, and the peer pressure was saying, oh, girl, he don't like you. He didn't send you nothing. Why didn't he send you something? Why don't you have anything?
Right.
That goes back to adulthood as well. It's those same people in your ear feeling that you have to be about something, that is actually proving your worth by somebody getting you something. Well, that's an absolute falsehood.
I'll tell you something about relationships.
I wasn't finished.
I know, but I'm saying you can't tell someone what somebody else did for you, because that's going to crush it every time.
What Bobby Womack say? You want to tell me what your girlfriend got and what you ain't got, and you want me to go out and get it for you. Yeah.
I'm saying we don't do that, but I find that in a lot of my family member relationships where so-and-so got me this, I mean, who cares? You know?
Right. It's really about who are you trying to impress? Because a diamond ring, material things are fleeting. Material things are fleeting, and they will pass away. But if you had a man that was there for you, you know, and did not have the money for the diamond ring.
Man, it just sounds like you're preaching to me, man.
If he had to ride a bicycle or take the bus to come see you,
That's right.
as long as he was there for you and had the correct morals and values of the diamond
Talk
ring.
to the young people. You ain't got to preach to them.
There it
I'm
is.
not preaching.
Hey,
I'm not preaching. I'm teaching.
There it is. Hold on. Let's do this. Let's go to a phone call. Alan, man, how you doing today?
Hey, Cogee, what's going on, man?
What you think about the triplets, man? Do you feel the love?
Ooh, boy, I feel the love. They got love. Ooh, that's a lot of love right there, boy.
Talk to them now.
Hey, I ain't even mad at y'all.
And see,
Thank you.
and see, now check us out. Now my partner's going to get married right now. You know what I'm saying? That's on the phone right now, Mr. Rufus. What would you want to say to my partner? He's ready to get married. He's going to jump the broom, ready to do his thing. Give him some advice, Mr. Rufus.
you know, my advice is to people just getting married, be prepared for a lot of changes. Even though you might live with this person 15 years. Hey, man, that thing about getting married is true. Everything that you know is about to change. Well, you might not think so. I didn't think so. But I tell you what, it did. But the bottom line is respecting that person and what they do, what they bring to a relationship, as well as she got to respect him, and that'd be fine. I mean, that's really where we was. Hey, as long as I ain't doing the wrong thing, as long as I wasn't doing the wrong thing, she stayed off my back.
There it is, B. What you think? What you want to ask Mr. Rufus?
Well, see, I've been married before, so, you know, I know how it works. You know, I don't know everything, but I know a lot, you know, and the reason why I'm not still married, it wasn't because of me. So, you know.
Yeah, because it got to be true.
You know, I think, you know, I'm, you know, I have a lot of wisdom under my belt. You know, I'm a more mature person. You know, I'm not gonna say I'm older, but you know, I am older than a lot of these young people out here who don't know what they're doing. As far as, you know, you have to put the person before yourself before you act on something. You need to talk it over with your spouse. You want to make sure you both see eye to eye on something. You know, and you know, as long as I keep God first in my relationship, and I trust in him, and I listen to him, I don't think I can go wrong.
Bro, you can't, because the head of man is God. So as long as you leave God as your head, no doubt.
So, you know, and I'm a very spiritual person, you know, and, you know, Cogee and I, we're a lot alike, you know, other than I'm jumping a broom, you know. He told me he's going to bring me a broom.
Cogee. Calling you out, Cogee. Calling you out.
Hey, check us out. You know what? I'm his best man. So I got to fly out of town and represent my boy. I'm his best man. I got to get up and say some. You know what? I'm going to say encouraging real words about this person that's on the phone right now. You know, he's a good brother, man. You know, and I feel like any woman that get this brother, hey, she got something special. And I mean, hey, and vice versa, you know, because if he's marrying her, I know he feels the same way because he got a good heart.
I appreciate it. Much love to you, bro. And I thank you both for your word of encouragement and the knowledge, you know, because you can never know too much, you know, and I know this, so I learn every day. And, you know, like a lot of people think they know everything, more younger people, you know, but you don't. You can always learn. There's always something to be learned, always.
All the best to you. Hope she's your queen.
And, you know, I want to say something about Valentine's Day. You know, Valentine's Day, it's a nice day. But when you're at the level that a lot of us are, like, for instance, Cogee and I, and it sounds like the brother that's on the phone, every day is Valentine's Day. You know, so, you know, there's no different today than any other day in our life. You know?
For sure.
But, you know, a lot of people don't realize that, but you're supposed to treat the person great all the time, not just on those special days.
That's right.
You know, every day is Valentine's Day. You treat that person like you want to be treated, you know, and you know, you keep it going forward.
There it is.
So, you unstoppable then.
Yeah, you got it. You got it. You got the plan.
Oh yeah, definitely. So hold on for a minute, Alan, man. Let's do this. I got to go back to the triplets real quick. Let me ask y'all this. When it comes to making it work, I mean, I know we said God, but for the people that don't have God in their life and they in marriages right now and their marriages are shook up, you know what I'm saying? What can they do to make the marriage work, especially if it's babies involved? You know what I'm saying?
Well, let me say first and foremost, they got to find him, man. They got to find him. But I mean, they gotta put each other first. Then I mean, God should come first in every marriage because you get married under the vows from Him. So I don't see a marriage without God. You know, really.
Right.
Yeah, and I just want to put this in, and once again, not preaching in any way, shape, form, or fashion.
Me neither. I started out preaching just a few minutes.
Right. Well, I should have some wells and some stuff in there for you too.
Hey.
Yeah. So anyway, I grew up in the church, and one of the things that I always tell people that one of the things that resonated with me sitting there, because you sit there sometimes and just really don't pay attention. But one of the things that resonated sitting with me was a time that, the sermon was about marriage. And it said that a married woman looks to please her husband. A single woman looks to please God. So if you're out here single and you don't have God in your life, but you're sitting up in the church anyway, or talk about the church or talk about whatever, then there's really no foundation. So people who don't have God in their marriage, what was your marriage based on? What was your foundation? You got to go back to the foundation. Otherwise, it's not going to work.
But you know what, Jenny? Sometimes people meet each other when they out in the world, when they're young. You get what I'm saying? Where it's just it might just be sex, might just be attraction that got them together. But now that it's getting later in the game, their body parts is changing. Like TC said, they might not have the 6-pack no more. They might have a half a keg, or a keg. You get what I'm saying? I mean, you get what I'm saying? The woman, hold on, right? But the woman.
So I go back to the foundation. What is the foundation? So they met on a one-night stand and they had sex. So what was the foundation?
No. I'm saying when they probably met when they was out in the world, in the clubs and doing all that. That's what I'm saying, with no foundation. Neither one of them didn't have no solid foundation. It just was the attraction. Just might have been sex. And now they in a marriage and they, now it's getting rough because it done kind of played out. You get what I'm saying?
Man, I just ain't no good coach for that though, man. Because God gotta come first. So I couldn't even tell you on that one.
Right, because I go back to what you out in the club, you clubbing.
Right.
So what was your reasoning for getting married? There's still a foundation, Cogee. There's a foundation. You just don't get married. So I'm just going up and get married.
No. You know what? Yeah, some people do. And Alan, man, you know what I'm talking about with some people, some dudes that we know. No, this is what I'm saying, Miss Jenny. It's a lot of guys, they married a chick because she had a banging body. I mean, booty set up high when she walked. Everybody, was attracted to her. Everybody liked her. And dude just wanted her as a trophy wife. But now that it's late on in the game, she done had a couple of babies. Booty might not be up as high as it used to be. You get what I'm saying? She might not be as attractive to the public as she used to be, and he don't feel like he's got a trophy wife no more because it's got old to him. But it's not his place to just walk out on her because things change. Because us as men, we don't want women to walk out on us because our bodies change or something might change. You get what I'm saying?
That's why it's got to be something high stuff, man. Because as human beings, we're superficial, man.
Yeah, we're shallow. We are definitely shallow, and I understand the relationship that you are talking about. Right. Yes, okay. But it happens, and I do believe it happens more so with the other folks than us folks. If you understand what I'm saying.
I don't understand. Break it down. Preach to me.
Come on with it.
It happens in the Caucasian world when the men get a little older and they're looking for the younger woman. There's no foundation there. It's all based on superficialness. That's what that is.
I think that happens in every culture from what I've seen. I don't think that's one class of men for that. That definitely I don't, because I hang with every color. So I hear it all. Every background. I hear it all.
Yeah, you absolutely.
And
right.
so you try. Oh, I'm sorry. You still on the phone?
I'm on here. What'd you say? Hello?
No, I'm trying to hear what you said because I had started talking. Go ahead,
No, I said I basically hang with every culture. All my friends are different cultures. You know what I'm saying? And hey, all men, go through that. I think to a certain extent, but it don't mean that all men move on the thought. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I definitely understand. And there's nothing wrong with the gym. There's nothing wrong with working out.
Right.
Because things can change. You don't have to walk out on something. You don't have to throw something away because it has a bad leg.
That's right. Bingo. There you go. That's what I was getting to. It goes back to, you can encourage a man. Here, I'll walk with you. You know what I'm saying? Come on, I'll walk with you. You might not want to tell him just straight out like, come on, baby, you ain't looking like the high school football player that I loved. You know what I'm saying? But come on, let's both of us get in shape. I think some women, they come at me in a certain way, like some of my friends that I know, I listen how they women talk to them. And I just be like, oh, my goodness. You know what I'm saying? But when things can be said in a better way that will make him respond even quicker in a positive way. That's all I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I got you. And there's nothing wrong with that. You move to get that if that is what you want.
Right.
You have to want that.
Yeah, you're right. And you know what?
It ain't really nothing you can say to somebody who really don't want to be married or in that relationship. I mean, because it's about sticking through the good and the bad. I mean, it don't matter. Like you said, if they ain't putting God first, I mean, it's about sticking through the good and the bad. Maybe God will come later.
That's right. Yeah, if they can make it to the end. You know what I'm saying? But, like my man TC said, it made a lot of sense. I think if all of us right now, everybody listening worldwide, streaming worldwide, everybody that's on the phone, if we all watch how we talk to people right now, that could make a difference also in a marriage lasting even longer. If we respect them like we want to be talked to. And I agree with him on that when he said that.
Yep. That's what's up. That's real.
Yeah, you gotta treat the other person like you want to be treated.
Right.
If you want to be treated,
we take jokers around here every day.
Yeah. If you don't want to be treated like garbage, then don't treat the other person like garbage.
Yeah, you definitely right. I mean, TC hit it on the nose. Like he said, hey, I look at it like that's God's daughter. You know what I'm saying? And wow, I'm gonna just dog the person's daughter out who could take my breath away in 5 seconds. You know what I'm saying? 1 second.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you something. We check each other every day. Like, hey, watch your tone.
Yeah, I agree.
See, I wouldn't say that to you like that.
I didn't even think you were talking to me. I just thought you were using it as an example because I know you weren't talking to me like that.
Well, see,
right. In our face, I sure wasn't.
There you go. That's right, Mr. Rufus. Go swallow your pride today, baby. There you go. It's Valentine's Day. Let us slide, baby.
Hey, you know what's going on? Hey, you still got to go.
You know.
Still got to go home, baby. Hey, I'm with you, boy.
Hey, we're going to get it right one way or the other.
Hey, who said you gonna learn today? Yeah, you gonna learn today.
Hey, hold on. You know what? Hold on, y'all. We gonna go to the phones right now. I just talked TC up. TC's coming back in. He just texted me and said, man, I love the triplets. I want to holler at them. So come on in, TC. What's up, buddy?
What's up, man? Hey, I was actually just getting ready to leave. I was following up with the show, man, and I was getting ready to leave out. And this couple is great, dude.
Thank you.
And the thing is, man, you notice how I'm listening. I feel like that this is, you guys are getting exactly what they are all the time. I promise you that they just sit in front. It's like we just flies on the wall, listening to them just live their lives, man. And that's great, man. But so it's just a pleasure to just see. This is how you stay married forever, man. You just being real with each other. And you don't see that, and they're not, you don't paint a picture of this perfect thing. You show that difficulties will come, but we love and respect each other enough to work it out, man. So just want to commend y'all on that and providing smiles for people out there listening to you guys go at each other a little bit. But,
man, I appreciate it.
Thank you. We appreciate it. And yes, it's 100% real. We keep it 100.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's the way it should be, you know. And I called because there's an interesting question that came out. I want to hit it before I go on with my, with my day and everything. Is for those people that do not have God, because there are couples that are married and they either maybe one of them a Christian and one's not, or both of them are not. We still want them to be able to have a good marriage.
That's
and
right.
Here's the thing: you don't have to have God to be married. You need God to have His type of marriage. Because see, I know a lot of people that will go and they'll be married 40 years. You know what I mean? And never come to Christ, and they will make it through. But that's because they're being married by their own standards, which usually a lot of times can be kind of low. Like they coexist. You know what I mean? They put up with the fact that I don't want to sleep in the same room with you. They find a way to stay. You can find a way to stay married. You can find the right motivations to stay married. But that don't mean you're enjoying yourself. That don't mean you're not stress free. That don't mean you could really be hating your marriage, and that's just not God's type of marriage. That's not God's design. So my point was that if you want the marriage that these songs sing about, it's unrealistic for us in the natural. In the natural, we are just so selfish. It's impossible. Just as much as it's impossible to earn your own salvation. Because we're just simple people. It's impossible to love that woman or love that man the way God designed it to without the Holy Spirit. So if you want this message, the song that Kenny Lattimore was singing about, he's talking about, for you, I'd give up the way I even think. For you, I would, just share everything I have, and you come first. And honestly, guys, we're not born that way. That don't happen, and it's a supernatural type of love. So, if you want to be married the way God wants you to be married, you got to have God. If you want a marriage to just work for the sake of working and it exists, but you're not as fulfilled and as happy as you could be, that's possible too. So a person has to decide what they want. And so for those who don't have Christ, don't have God in your life, you're kind of winging it on trying to live His type of marriage. It ain't going to ever happen. But if you content with that, that's when I don't know how long that's going to last for you. So I would encourage you to look around and see somebody who's living with Christ, and that'll motivate you to do the right thing and step it up. Otherwise, hey, the Bible says that the things of God is written on our hearts. So even if you don't know Him, it's written on your heart. Do what you inherently know is right. I mean, you still know right from wrong. So just do the best you can at treating her right, even if you don't know God. And like my man said, it may lead to you coming face to face with Christ and stepping it up.
There it is.
Well, I'm talking. I'm talking. I know. I like that. I like that. TC, right?
Yeah, TC, right.
Yeah, that's pretty cool as far as being content with yourself, right? And it's about what you appreciate and what you know marriage to be. And maybe, yes, those type of people seek each other type of people out, and they do say that opposites attract, but maybe those type of like-minded people need to attract each other, and maybe those marriages will sustain. Now,
see, I just set up because I know what the doghouse is.
You did, but go ahead, you got it.
Hey, but I want y'all. Hold on.
But
But I want y'all to support TC, man, and Courageous. Y'all got to check him out in Courageous. He's the bad guy putting it down in it. You know what I'm saying? But he's bringing a strong message to our youths and to families. You know what I'm saying? And people that's just lost right now. So let's support TC. And hey, TC would be great to even come on y'all show with what y'all doing with the prison ministry and the magazine and all that. TC would be a good situation for you all also.
What is Courageous? Is that a movie?
Courageous, yeah, it's the Christian movie that's out right now called Courageous.
TC, you got some info?
Yeah, you just go to my website at tcstallings.com, and it'll tell you everything about the movie Courageous. And like I said, I'm a realist about it. A lot of people, if this movie has kind of crossed over for like even people who may not be a Christian. They couldn't ignore the strong message in it, and when it opened up number one over a lot of the movies that were out that were just regular and secular. And like I said, I do, as long as we get a good message and it doesn't hurt my witness, I do secular movies as well as Christian film. Lord, like I said, it can't hurt my witness, but this movie was powerful enough to defeat a lot of the secular movies when it came out. And then now it's number one on DVD. It's the number one selling DVD in the country. And but it's about fatherhood and how God calls a man to be a father. and showing you, what can happen to your children, man, if fathers won't step up and be the type of man that they should be. And so I was proud to be a part of that, and I had to play the side I was the lead gang member in the movie, and I was basically trying to take the children, especially the young men, and tear them away from their families and have them selling drugs for me and showing them love by giving them money and cars, because that's really what it's like, and that love should be coming from the father, but instead it's coming from me, and I got this guy living a wrong life. And so it warns against that, and it has these guys in the movie are policemen, and they're fighting against me, and it's real good. I don't want to spoil it for you, but you can get the DVD anywhere. It finally made it to the family's favorite red box.
There it is.
You can go.
Red box.
Drop that $1 in there. But great show, and like I said, you guys, I don't know, it's something I got a really, really soft spot for authenticity with anything, whether it's being a Christian. I love a real Christian, and when it comes to marriage, I love real people. And just listen to you guys. You just keep doing what you're doing, because whatever you go through, the fact of the matter is you mentioned Christ, and you're not just sticking it out because you coexist. You're sticking it out because obviously you guys don't want to be without each other, and you get Christ in your life to help, when those tough times are even bigger than you. Christ does it for you. So you're a good example of what it takes to do this thing called marriage God's way, and not just any old kind of way, which anybody could do, but to have the type of love God puts out there.
I want to let y'all know though that we have Muslim over here, but we love Jesus with all our heart. Don't get me wrong, but we are Muslim over here.
Okay.
We do definitely believe in God, but I just wanted you guys to know that we definitely worship God.
Yeah, and Cogee, if you could drop him our information, please.
Right.
We're gonna have the interrupters, the people from if you guys are familiar with that documentary, the interrupters. They're gonna be on our show next month.
Okay.
And that'll go right on the lines of the courageous. That'll go right on the lines with that.
Okay, and like I said, I'll make sure that each one of y'all get each other's information. I would love to do that for y'all, so we all can keep passing the word and keep something positive. But right now, I got to cross over. Hey, the hour's up already, but the triplets don't leave. Don't leave yet. Y'all gonna cross over with me for a few more minutes. Is that cool? Y'all got time?
We gonna meet you at the crossroads.
There it is. There it is. TC.
All right, man. Hey, keep doing your thing, man, and keep being an influence, man, on the world, man. God bless.
All right, man. God bless you, man. Alan, man.
I'm still hearing what you're
All right, hold on a minute. Okay, everybody, hey, you listening to Conversations with Cogee. Hey, this is the triplets on here, man. Hey, this is a bunch of love on here. Hey, they've been married 22 years, you know what I'm saying? And we just got the love on here, and they spreading it. They telling us how to hold on to it and how to keep it strong. You're listening to Conversations with Cogee. I want y'all to get ready, because when we come back, we're going to talk to the triplets for a minute. Then we got my man, Mr. Wesley Jonathan, who's doing it big on the movies and on the screen, doing it hot. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, he's the heartthrob. The women want to see him, you know what I'm saying, and talk to him. So hold on. You're listening to Conversations with Cogee.
You're seconds away from Conversations with Cogee.